recipe comes from a recipe we found online called Kuay Tiaw Pad Thai, Kuay Tiaw Pad Thai, and we've like tweaked a few things, but it's pretty much exactly how they suggested making it. We just added the thing with soaking the chicken in coconut milk, and we used to use like the red pepper flakes instead of the chili pepper, but that's not quite as good. So yeah, you can find it online easily. Oh, and one more thing is I think they call for a little bit more egg. We think like 1 egg per serving is pretty good. And then the peanut sauce is something that isn't required to go on it. We just like to put peanut sauce on our pad thai. So we have another recipe we found for peanut sauce, so we made that also from scratch and then just added it to it. And this stuff's really good on it. It's pretty similar to the sauce they have in the Thai restaurants. And I think I mentioned earlier, it's chili garlic sauce. And it's the same company that makes the sriracha. It has the rooster on it. And you can pretty much find it anywhere.
Soak the noodles in cold or room temperature water. Want to completely submerge in the water for about at least an hour.
But probably like more like 2, because every time we tried to make it, the noodles aren't soft enough. So yeah, but I'm gonna make the pad thai sauce. So I'm gonna do 4 times the recipe. So it should be about 4 cups of the tamarind juice. You can get it in the Asian market. It looks like gravy. And you have to let this simmer for about 2 hours, so it's kind of time consuming. So that's why I'm doing it now. And then you're gonna add some water and some fish sauce to it and a little bit of salt. When we make the pad thai, we're gonna use about 15 tablespoons of it. So this is palm sugar, and since we're doing 4 times the recipe, we're gonna do, last time I used about, this is 1 cup, so I don't know, I'll just use the whole package. They look like little hockey pucks. This is fish sauce. So there's 4 cups of tamarind juice, 4 cups of tamarind juice, 8 of those palm sugar pucks, 8 of those, which is about, you need about 4 cups of that sugar, and then 2 cups of the fish sauce, and then we're gonna add 4 cups of water to it. But this is 4 times the recipe, so it is gonna be a lot. And then we need to add a little bit of salt, about 7 teaspoons. So I'll taste it later. And then we just need to put it on the stove and let it simmer for about 2 hours. So it's good you can do that while you're while you're letting the noodles soak in the water. And then when you're doing all that, we can start preparing all the vegetables and things. So these are garlic chives, kind of like a Asian onion chive that we got at the Asian market. But you can use green onion too. That's what we've been using. We actually haven't used these before in our recipe, but we'll try it. Next, I guess one thing we could do is cut the garlic. So I think we'll do maybe about 1, 2, 3, 4, about like 7 teaspoons garlic or so. And these we haven't put in our recipe yet, but you can also put these Thai chili peppers in there. They have them apparently at the Asian market here in Bellingham, but we got these in Tacoma at the Korean market. We got all these for $1.60. They look beautiful, Kyle. Kyle picked all the bad pieces off. They look so nice now. We usually like to prep all our ingredients and then just kind of lay it out on a plate so it's easy to get to. And you're going to use this garlic when you're cooking your meat, so we're going to use chicken, but you could use shrimp or beef. We haven't done beef, but that'll probably work. So we have garlic, we have some of the garlic chive. Probably do about half of this. So we're gonna put the chicken in something to. This one's gonna be fine. We're gonna let it sit in some coconut milk. That was our own idea. I wonder how hot these peppers are. We'll make one batch that doesn't have very many pepper. So now we have about half hour for the sauce to simmer. We have the pepper, the garlic, the onion. There are bean sprouts in the fridge. We could rinse those off. Get those ready. Bean sprouts. And oh, we should chop up the garlic, I suppose. Or not the garlic, sorry. We should chop up some peanuts. So we should have about 8 tablespoons of peanuts, crushed peanuts. And we'll use this in the pad thai to give it a nice crunch. Just about, I'd say, maybe a little bit. We have our peanuts. This is good if you want to add a little extra, some kind of sauce flavor. Just a little spicy. Now the noodles are actually getting pretty soft. You can see, so the noodles can wrap around your finger now. So they're getting a lot softer. So I'd say they're probably about done. They've been soaking for about 50 minutes. So when we're all ready to put everything together, we're gonna use the wok. We're gonna add the chicken, and we'll do it in 2 batches. So we're gonna add half the chicken, half the garlic with some oil, and we're gonna cook the chicken. And then after the chicken's done, then we'll add half the noodles and add in about 7 tablespoons of pad thai sauce. Mix it all together. If you add a little water, then that way it helps the noodles cook a little bit more and helps keep the noodles apart. So chicken, garlic, cook that, then add the noodles, pad thai sauce, and a little bit of water. Mix it around, and then we're gonna add the garlic chives and bean sprouts. So this is the pad thai sauce. It's been simmering for about 50 minutes. It has the tamarind juice, palm sugar. Oh, so it has 4 cups tamarind juice, 4 cups water, 2 cups fish sauce, and about 1.5 cups of, it has 10 of those palm sugar pucks, and you just want it to it's already gotten a lot thicker and kind of syrupy, so I'm just going to let it simmer for maybe 10 more minutes, 15 minutes, let it get a little bit thicker, and then we can use it for the pad thai. And if you have leftover, then we're gonna have leftover, so then we're gonna be able to save it, just put it in a container, and we can put it in the refrigerator and use it next time. Okay. So we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of oil, and we're gonna cook the chicken in this. So we're gonna cook this in 4 batches. We're gonna cook it basically, divide all the ingredients in 4. We're gonna cook it 4 times. So we're gonna use 1/4 of the chicken with some garlic. You want to show the bowl? And I put a little bit of pepper in there. And then you want to start stirring the noodles up quickly. And then after we do the noodle, we're gonna add the egg. So kind of make a little hole in the middle and then add the egg to it.
I want to cover up the egg with the noodles. Let the egg cook for a little bit.
Well, the peanut sauce is peanut butter and not very much sugar. The recipe called for a lot more sugar than you need, but peanut butter, some sugar, coconut milk, and red curry paste. And you just cook it, you simmer it for like 10 minutes on the stove. But yeah, that's all you really need for ingredients. Oh, and a little bit of water. Normally we've always added like crushed red pepper. It was a Korean crushed red pepper, and so it looks red and more colorful. But we tried it, it tastes fine. It tastes like the Pad Thai sauce and tastes like Pad Thai, but I don't know, it doesn't look quite as colorful as it would be nice, but we're gonna add some peanut sauce to it later, and yeah, it'll be good.